Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this March accountability session. Welcome to the Chief Constable and all of his team. Particular welcome to Aldrina Magwood, who is a new Assistant Chief Officer. We look forward to working with you around transformation, particularly in the days ahead, Aldrina. And also, I want to say a word of thanks to Jonathan Roberts, who has been Acting Assistant Chief Constable, and want to express our appreciation to the board for the work that he's done over the last number of years. It is now, so thanks for that, John. I would like to begin this session by putting on record the board's condolences to the family of Christopher Salford, his friends and his colleagues. Christopher worked as a researcher for DUP members on the board for a time, and whilst I didn't know him personally, it was before I was involved, he was well known within the board for his sense of humour and love for his family. The shock of his untimely passing is difficult to comprehend, but we send our thoughts and prayers to his family and friends at this time. Chief Constable, we thank you for the report that we have received, detailed as ever. Thank you for that. Clearly a lot of activity going on, and your report highlights a number of successes over the last month and initiatives that are being taken. Most notably, been a significant seizure of drugs, which comes in the week when statistics released show how drug deaths have doubled over the last 10 years. We know the harm that drug use and abuse causes within a community and within families. So tackling those supplying and distributing them needs to be a relentless exercise. And we do thank you and your team for all of the work that you're doing in that area. On Tuesday, the Human Rights Advisor's review of PSNI use of spit and bite guards was published. I have now written to you on the board's position and regarding the development of a governance framework which addresses key elements within the advisor's report. The board approved the draft resource plan today, and there are still many uncertainties around the budget and the outworking of the impact. Note that a statement has been released by the Finance Minister indicating additional funding of $300 million next year. And as a board, we would certainly support the PSNI and the Department of Justice in making a bid for some of those monies to reduce the gap in the financial year. If it's not already in train, we have a number of questions relating to budget within our questions today. It's hard to believe that today marks the anniversary of the kidnap and murder of Sarah Everard. We had a series of discussions with you and your leadership team around actions being taken to address violence against women and girls and how complaints of inappropriate behaviour and sexual misconduct are dealt with internally by the PSNI and the effectiveness of those policies and procedures for dealing with such complaints. We also discussed the organisational culture within policing and measures being taken to create and sustain a working environment that provides equality for all. So it is very welcome today to say that the statement of action for PSNI has been agreed and issued to all staff, and you will, I'm sure, have more to say about that and what it means. Tonight, I, like you, will be attending the Police Federation inaugural Bravery Awards for officers. We often focus on the issues that need improvement or have gone wrong, so it's important also to remember that day and daily people within policing deliver an excellent service to people in need, deliver that service professionally and courteously. And we remember that officers regularly step forward to deal with unknown situations, putting the safety of others before themselves. As I said, tonight's event is being hosted by the Federation, and I wish to finish by placing on record my best wishes to the Chair of the Federation, Mark Lindsay, for his service to policing following the recent confirmation of his retirement. He certainly engaged constructively with the board and was undoubtedly a strong advocate and voice for colleagues on issues that affected policing and those delivering service on the front line. So that said, please, Chief Constable, please, you could introduce your remarks and then we'll take questions. Thank you.